My bro shooter, that nigga ain't messy. He clean it up when he doing the dirt. Hit from the back and she wet on my shirt. Hit from the back and she make it tsunamis. Bust down Cartier, staying on time. Man, young and bowling like I'm playing with Brian.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy So, and yes, we are back with another video, y'all. We got a Sasuke versus Madara. See how I roll my R's? Madara. That sounded bad, right? Okay. Anyway, we got a Sasuke versus Madara power levels by anime skill. I know some of you guys kept asking me to react to anime skill because he's the more logical person to like go to when it comes down to power scaling and whatnot. So I, said, hey, let's just react to some anime skill and check it out, see if he holds no bias. Now I know that among the Naruto verse that there's a group within the Naruto verse, which is the Itachi Madara lovers, so now I'm gonna give my full and honest opinion, because some people say Itachi could one-shot Madara. Some people saying that Madara slaps Itachi with ease. I'm like, listen, I see like this. Sasuke is stronger than his brother. His brother hasn't gotten no stronger at all. When he died, that was it. He didn't get no stronger than that. So realistically speaking, Madara is slapping Itachi. That's just how I see it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button for your boy. Go crazy with the like button though. Go crazy with it, because we're reacting to lit ass power level videos. You got to get toxic even with a logical video. Let's start it up. Oh, I didn't want to play your intro, bro. My fault. Hold up.
At a very young age. He was stated to be a very strong shinobi, and as a kid already defeated many grown adult senju in battle. And consider that he was this strong even before awakening his Sharingan. About Sasuke, we can say that he's indeed a prodigy, but not near Madara in terms of feats and battle experience.
Yeah, that seems about right. Like, he's peaked higher.
After realizing that his friendship with Hashirama was over, Madara awakened his Sharingan, increasing dexterity and reflexes. Sasuke, thanks to his curse mark, has his physical strength increased by a lot. And by the end of part 1, he also has an A-rank jutsu, like the Chidori, in his arsenal. This one to me would be a close fight, but I'll still give this round to Madara.
I'll say, because this is hypothetical, we don't actually know, I give it a 50-50. Like, it's 50-50. I wouldn't say Madara at this point. Oh yeah, he has 3 Tomo. Oh, and so does Sasuke's. But Sasuke has it enhanced though. He has that curse mark. So you're telling me Madara, with just only his regular 3 Tomo Sharingan, versus Sasuke with his 3 Tomo Sharingan plus a curse mark enhanced version 2, and Madara is slightly beaten. I think Sasuke could either win or it's gonna be a draw, because he has no enhance. Like, if Sasuke with 3 Tomo versus Madara with 3 Tomo, come on.
So, heavy Sasuke outmatched all Team 7 on his own, and if he would have used Kirin, he may have killed everybody except Naruto. So in terms of power, Sasuke is already Kage level, but to me, Madara at this stage may be even more powerful. This is just my personal opinion, since we don't have combat feats to take into account.
So wouldn't it be more logical to be like, okay, we can't just assume that Madara is that much stronger than Sasuke? Feel me? Like, I wouldn't assume that he's that much stronger. We don't know. He only has 3 Tomo. He don't have no Susanoo. Look at that. I'm out here rhyming, bro. Like, come on. You can't assume that, because he has 3 Tomo and his name is Madara, he's that much stronger than Sasuke with somebody with the same exact shot. Well, not the same exact Sharingan, but he has 3 Tomo Sharingan plus a curse mark enhanced. And he has different techniques, right? Like, back in the the 3rd or 2nd Great Shinobi War, where Madara fought the Senju, like, listen, I did not see that man throw no meteors out the sky. no Susanoo, no 3-Tomo. All right? So I'm not going to sit there and wank him and be like, okay, because he's Madara, I'm going to sit there and say, hey, well, he's probably this much stronger than Sasuke. Now I feel like you're kind of favoring, but this is your personal opinion. So I can't say nothing about it because this is how you feel. But I would rate Sasuke and Madara around the same age. Sasuke is a little bit under Madara, but I wouldn't say that he's that much far ahead because even Madara noticed Sasuke's talents. He said if Sasuke would have been here before Obito, Obito, he would have picked Sasuke over him because he's that much talented. So I disagree with it, but all right.
And we don't have any combat feat for this Madara either, since the only alive Madara we see fighting is EMS Madara. So this power level is based on his humanoid Susanoo seen during the Fourth Great War, and he would tear Sasuke apart. Kage Summit Sasuke is way more powerful, and a fight between their respective humanoid Susanoo would be a very interesting one.
Oh, now you're waking Madara. Okay, see. This is where, like, it's just a matter of personal opinion, right? My thing is this. Sasuke versus Madara around the same age bracket, right? I feel like they're around the same. Right? Like, they're around the same. I feel like when they start to get crazy is when Madara unlocks that Rinnegan. Feel me? Like, when he dies and it somehow comes back to life or something like that, because he awakens his Rinnegan when he's dead. I don't even understand how that works, but
we don't know what this Madara was capable of, but since a teen, Obito managed to successfully summon and control the Nine Tails. I don't see why Madara couldn't. So in the end, Madara would manage to win in a fight against Sasuke, even though Amaterasu would represent a real trouble for this Madara.
Does Madara even have Amaterasu? I feel like doesn't all EMS, like they all have it because Itachi had it, Sasuke has it. Well, Sasuke only had it Sasuke had it before when he unlocked his Monkey Shogun, right? He unlocked it, and then it became a lot easier for him to do it because he took his brother's eyes, right? No cap, Madara, when Sasuke died, Madara's taking his eyes.
With his EMS, Madara had already access to his perfect Susanoo, and you understand by yourself the huge power gap between this Susanoo and Sasuke's armored Susanoo. I don't want to go too much into details here because I think the power difference is clear-cut enough.
Okay.
And I feel bad comparing EMS Sasuke to the majestic attire Susanoo. I think in this case, a couple of Biju Dharma would do the job for Madara. In Edo Tensei, Madara can summon at least 2 meteors, which would be more than enough to defeat EMS Sasuke. And even if Sasuke somehow manages to survive an attack like this, he would have to face 25 humanoid Susanoo. Plus Madara has wood release and all Rinnegan abilities. So I think this comparison is even more clear-cut than the previous one.
Okay. But all I'm saying is when Sasuke gets that Sage of 6 Paths power, he's slapping Madara. Because we've seen that happen. The moment he got that, I don't know, Madara wasn't looking too tough anymore.
Moving on, we have Rinna Tensei's 1 Rinnegan Sage Mode Madara against EMS Sasuke. And this fight did happen, and it ended up with Madara stabbing Sasuke through the earth with his own sword, while holding him with one of his Limbo clones. So Madara takes this one with low difficulty.
Yeah.
So this is pre-World Tree Jubi Madara, and I want to make it clear since some people don't understand how much of a power boost the World Tree provides. So this Sasuke now has a perfect Susanoo. He can see Madara's limbo, he can teleport, and I see him winning against this version of Madara. As I said in my last video, Sage of 6 past Naruto overwhelmed this Madara without his Biju clone. So I think Sasuke would manage to do the same, since Naruto and Sasuke at this stage are pretty close together in terms of strength.
Yeah. Oh, finally he gets a dope.
After absorbing the God Tree, Madara faced both Sasuke and Naruto at the same time. And I have to say they had the edge in that fight, also because Madara was still trying to figure out what they were capable of. In this fight, Sasuke has good feet. In fact, he blitzes Madara and manages to slice him in half. But this is not enough to support the idea that Sasuke would manage to beat him in a one-on-one fight. In fact, I think if Madara would have had to focus only on Sasuke, he would likely have won the fight.
No, I'm gonna say that his power levels are like 8,000, and then while Sasuke's at, feel me, at 5. Like, okay, so this is actually kind of confusing. Like, is this supposed to? It's not a comma, so I'm guessing that this is 8,800, right? Something like that, because this is not 8 million, and this is not 5 million. So.
Double Rinnegan Madara wins this fight mid-difficulty. He now has 4 Limbo Shadows, each one of them almost as powerful as him, and there is no way Sasuke could handle him on his own, since he and Naruto couldn't stop him by performing the infinite Tsukuyomi. Sasuke did resist to the infinite Tsukuyomi, and I think that a fight between Three-Eyed Madara and Indra Mode Sasuke would be a very interesting one. We never had to see Three-Eyed Madara fighting, but I still think Madara has the edge here. This is just my educated guess, and if you think that Sasuke would one-shot Madara with his Indra arrow, by all means, go for it. So adult Sasuke mastered his Rinnegan abilities, and he definitely became stronger. He has pretty good feats against Kinshiki and Momoshiki, but I personally
Aren't they stronger than Madara?
think Madara is stronger than fused Momoshiki, and I find...
Really? What feats support that? They said, according to their god, didn't one of them say that they could destroy the earth with a single slash or something like that? Madara doesn't have that type of feat, right?
hard to believe that Sasuke, with just his training, managed to close the Jubi power gap between he and Madara. Madara still has a lot more chakra than Sasuke, higher regen than Sasuke, one more arm, and the strongest genjutsu ever seen even in the Boruto series. I have Three-Eyed Madara being stronger than adult Sasuke, and I wouldn't be able to argue otherwise. Naruto and Sasuke would in the end manage to defeat him together, but not Sasuke alone.
I don't know. Let's see. This man has Sage Mode, 2 Renegons, and a Sharingan Renegon on top of his head. He got a Sharingan with 2 Renegons, and he has Sage Mode enhanced with Wood Release and a perfect Susanoo. While Sasuke only has perfect EMS Renegon and a perfect Susanoo. So when you look at it like that, Sasuke doesn't have a lot. But listen, didn't Kaguya like eat this nigga? Like, didn't Kaguya like legit eat Madara or something like, or impale him and took him out easily? She took him out easily. The mother of all chakra took Madara out easily. And isn't she still alive? Right? She's still sealed till this day, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because she took him out. So I guess you got to be a lot stronger. That proves that you just got to be a lot stronger than that person to beat them. You make them look weak. Like, they look strong in comparison. I don't know. I feel like, some people will say that Sasuke is taking down Madara. But when you put it like this man has Sage. Like, if Sasuke had Sage Mode with his Rinne Sharingan, his 3-tomo Sage or 6-path, whatever, right? Then I was like, hey, he might be able to take down Madara at this state. Because they didn't get to fight this Madara at all. Like, as soon as this happened, Kaguya's like, bam! She just appeared. Oh, thinking sex. Feel me? Listen. I don't know. That's kind of tough.
So there you go, guys. Do you agree or disagree? Leave your comments down below, and I'll be back soon with another video. So for now, this is Anime Scale out. Bye.
Huh. I actually like the way he does scaling. I thought it was pretty dope. Like, he infuses his own opinion, and then he makes logical decisions. So like, you don't see too many YouTubers who make logical decisions and not hold any bias. Like, that's unheard of. That's crazy. The only other person to do that is me. I'm logical. If I don't know something, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say something just because it's my opinion. But if it's a fact, then I'm like, all right, yeah, you guys got it. Like with the whole Luffy versus Naruto, I didn't know Luffy was that weak. Like, I didn't know he was that weak at all. Right? I thought he was actually strong. The way people talk about him, I thought he was actually strong, but apparently he's not. Nowhere close. So, and plus he's still 19. Anyway, it's been your boy Sue. We are out of here, y'all. Peace. Subscribe to the channel.